So if I can set up to the golf ball with driver just like this, and then move in the downswing with my lower body like we're seeing here, those two simple things are going to make driver so much easier to hit longer and straighter, because so many of you are making driver way harder than it needs to be. So what's the setup part? Because we can all get this down. So what I'm doing with the setup, I'm having the ball in a forward ball position here with that just on the inside of my left foot, but the club is out the middle of my stance. So there's a good 6 inches or so between the ball and the club. Now, why does that help so much? Because that's going to make it so much easier for me to hit up without really even trying. We know we've got to hit up on driver to lower spin, heighten that launch, and hit longer drives without swinging harder. So if I have that club out the middle of my stance, I'm going to naturally be bottoming out on my swing arc early, which is exactly what we want. We want that low point to be early and then be raising up as we're going through the golf ball. I don't have to put any real effort into hitting up with this club out the middle, ball out the front. So if I hit one here, you're going to see it's just going to start gradually going up, and I'm going to hit some incredibly better drives with something that simple. So let's have a look at this one. So as we can see, I got that lowest point in the swing arc right where my club was set up, and I just gradually start hitting more on the up. Something really, really simple for you guys to do there. So why would I want to have that club right behind the golf ball and then try a lot to be able to do that? So I'd have to do all the manner things in the downswing, tilting my body back aggressively, really trying to force everything up to be able to get that upward hit. But there is something else we can do also. So the other thing is that move that we saw in the downswing is that left leg straightening. So you could see that left leg just straighten up as I'm going from really that left arm parallel in the downswing through the golf shot. Now, what does that do? Again, that gets us hitting up without really trying to do it. So this, with everyone trying to get tons of right side bend to hit more up on it, you're wasting your time, because you can do that so much easier by doing what creates it naturally. That left side extending gets that right side dropping, but it gets the left shoulder going up and around. So if that left shoulder goes up and around, that's propelling the club up and around also. So that's going to mean you're going to hit more up on it. Extending that left side, mid downswing with driver, gradually extending it through the golf ball. What's it also doing to my lower body? See how it's rotating me? So that's going to be controlling the club face too. So it's going to make me hit longer drives from hitting more up, and straighter drives, because if our club face is nice and square and I'm rotating, it stays square for a hell of a long time going through the golf ball, which means your dispersion is going to be so much more accurate. So really feel like you're snapping that left leg. As soon as you get into about halfway in the downswing, really have an aggressive snap, club out the middle, and you'll be hitting a lot better drives. So a great drill to get that aggressive snap of that left leg is this alignment stick. So get an alignment stick, set up in normal posture, just like you're going to hit a driver. Get the stick, put it just outside your back foot there. So you can see it's really on my toe line, so the line of my toes, put a good couple foot behind me. And then as soon as I start to move this, I want to move this via extending my left side. Because again, extending, straighten that left leg. What does it do? It gets that left shoulder to go up and around as you do that movement, which will move the stick, and that stick will start to elevate as soon as you get to around where that ball would be out of a forward ball position. So I'm only moving this stick via extending that left side. See that? Creates an incredibly powerful movement. But I am having so many other good things happening. Like we said, the right side's dropping at the right time, the rotation's happening, just because I'm straightening this left leg. And then we'll be way better off to be hitting more effortless, straighter, easier drivers. Make it easy, don't make it hard on yourself. So if you enjoyed this video, click that like button if you want more golf instruction just like this. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button too to be notified every time I put out a video. So just those two simple things, and driver is going to be so much easier.